So, good morning, everyone. My name is Reymont. I'm the founder and CEO of Emotiq, the first user-friendly blockchain platform. We're a Swiss company with an international team. Most of our developers are based in the US. And, well, I'll tell you more about the team later. So I'm sure many of you here today have ideas for applications that can run on the blockchain. And I want nothing to stand between your ideas and the blockchain. I want to see 1 million blockchain applications bloom. But we have a problem. The current model is to use complex programming languages to write smart contracts. And this is only natural. The blockchain was created by programmers, so programmers want to use programming languages. These programming languages are too complex for mere mortals, though. And there is an even bigger problem. These programming languages were not designed from the ground up with security in mind. So we've been using natural language, plain English, to read and write contracts forever now. In fact, we have the best natural language processor right between our ears. And we call our smart contract programming language, our plain English smart contract programming language, Ring. And we want reading smart contracts to be as easy as reading the newspaper. Well, yes, sure, 20% of smart contract applications out there are going to require the full complexity of something like Solidity. But we are aiming at the other 80%. We were inspired by text adventure games to create a blockchain interface, a smart programming language that's so natural and friendly, even your kids could use it. So this was about the user-friendly interface to the blockchain. Let me tell you now about the powerful engine behind all this. And I'm going to go technical here for a bit. If you don't understand something, we have a white paper on our website. We also have a technical paper. Please feel free to refer to it. So we are a proof-of-stake blockchain. So we're not burning any electricity solving puzzles. We implement consensus by using collective signing on top of practical Byzantine fault tolerance. What this means is we run a lottery, and your chance of winning the lottery depends on the stake you in escrow. Once you win the lottery, you can sign the block, collect transaction fees, and broadcast the block out there. And all the validators in the network, they will take a look, verify it, and either sign it or announce that you're cheating. Once the supermajority of all the validators, more than 2/3 of them, sign the block, it's done. It can become part of the blockchain. And we scale by sharding, and we achieve transaction processing speeds of Visa and MasterCard and beyond. So unlimited scalability. And that was the technical part of the talk. And I'd like to talk a bit about privacy. So we at Emotiq have a nuanced vision of a view of privacy. The good thing about the blockchain is that it's so public and open that, well, everything is transparent. But at the same time, we think that it should be nobody's business to know how much money you have in your wallet. So unlike most of blockchains out there, we have applied military-grade cryptography to shield your transaction amounts from prying eyes. So whatever amount you send to anyone is only visible to you and the recipient. And the way we implement this is actually quite technical and quite complicated, but it is described in our technical paper. We're using so-called non-interactive zero-knowledge proofs. And we think privacy is a great feature. And we have lots of other features built into our blockchain. We have child tokens. So our native token is called the Emotiq, but you don't need a smart contract full of security holes to deploy child tokens. You can just flip a switch and bingo, you have one. We have oracles, the interface between smart contracts and the outside world. And anyone can supply oracles to our blockchain and earn money by providing answers to smart contracts. So if a smart contract wants to know the price of some airline tickets, well, there should be an oracle. A query goes to the oracle, an answer comes back, and the oracle gets credited for providing the answer. We also provide a decentralized exchange, DEX, so that you can freely swap between child tokens and the native Emotiq token. And we also provide bridges between Bitcoin and Ethereum so that you can buy the Emotiq token using BTC or ETH. And I'm really excited about all these features, but I'm even more excited about the team we have at Emotiq. So I have looked around the world to hire only the best developers. And well, I mean, the whole team is great, but I'm particularly, I mean, the technical team is particularly amazing. So I have 25 years of development, of hardcore development experience. You name it, I've done it. I'm the youngest member of the technical team, and everyone else is basically smarter and more experienced than I am. And we continue hiring. We just hired a guy who programs quantum computers. So one of the guys is a bona fide rocket scientist. He actually wrote software that, to shoot down ballistic missiles. So the team is great. The team is really awesome. And we continue expanding. So to summarize, what is Emotiq? Emotiq is the first user-friendly blockchain platform, or rather, first user-friendly smart contract language married to a really powerful blockchain engine. So this is it. This is the end of my presentation. I will be delighted to answer any questions you may have now. Please stop by our booth. We're a major sponsor. We have a big booth. We're here today and tomorrow. And also, please drop by our website, emotiq.ch, and CH stands for Switzerland. Thank you very much. We have a few minutes for Q&A. Any questions? Please. Oh, okay.
Hi, Joel. Just curious, you mentioned someone joining your team that's familiar with quantum computing. So are you saying that the platform is, I guess, going to be resistant to certain types of, I guess, quantum computing or any type of like ASIC resistant type of responses, or how does that work?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch the question about quantum computing.
Well, no, I said you mentioned someone joining your team that has experience with quantum computing. Yes. So will it be resistant to any type of computing powers?
I wish I could say yes, but we just hired the guy. And we actually didn't hire him because of his quantum computing experience. We're using, it's a motley crew, but so experienced, and we're using a language called Lisp. Some of you may have heard of it. And this particular person, he's just awesome at Lisp. He's a math whiz, and he just happens to program quantum computers. So we'll definitely look at it. We'll definitely, we're continually improving, trying to improve our cryptography. We are actually improving on the current know-how. We have the knowledge in the team to do so. So we'll definitely look at quantum computer resistance. Any other questions? No? Well, thank you very much.